Good morning, Sunday morning. Hope you all had a blessed morning at your church service. Dickie Smith again. Like I promised, I would see you again. Well, this is again. Um, I know a lot of y'all listen to Steve McVeigh and have followed his teachings and stuff. And one of his conferences and several of his talks that I've watched, he always likes to talk about a word that I grew up with. We have horses and goats. And when it first said it, what came to mind, but he calls it crap. Crap today is Christian rules and procedures. I want to ask you a question. Are you trying? Are you focused on what you can do, how you obey, what you did that the church said you needed to do from the rules that they have? You need to be baptized, you need to tithe, you need to do this. Why are you trying and striving to get something that was freely given to you already? One of the famous things that Christians always like to point out to each other is you're a sinner. Well, I'm 47 years old and Christ died 2,000 plus years ago. And he died a death on the cross for me, as me. He ascended into heaven as for me, as me. And I am a new creation in Christ. So I'm having a hard time with finding out why everybody's wanting to tell me that I live in Adam when Jesus rectified everything that Adam did before I was ever born. That to me is a little confusing. I'm not real good at math, even though I do have a engineering degree or two. It just doesn't always add up for me when I start thinking about this. I've been visiting with some dear friends of mine that are worried about family members and relatives, and the back and forth of the messages is always, well, I have to do this, or I need to obey harder, I need to do this. All we need to do is rest in the fact of the finished work of Jesus Christ and understand that the Father gave us a gift that was free. It's not revocable. It did not require our choice. Much as they like to say, well, you're in Adam and he sinned and caused the whole world to be sin and you had no choice in that. Well, that's true. But it's also true that Jesus undid everything that Adam did, and that we have a blessed new life we are a new creation through and by the Son in the Father's bosom, and he loves us dearly. And I'm thinking a lot of us still strive and try to obey and do all these things because we can see what we're doing. We can see our self sacrifices. We can say, well, if I do this, God will give me that. Well, that's not going to happen, guys. God has already given you everything that you'll ever need to reign in this life and have complete and utter joy. But we have to wake up to this reality. We have to get past thinking that we're going to make God move. We could have thousands of people pray all the same prayer, do whatever we think we need to do, but we're not going to move God to do something he's already done. We didn't move him to do what he did in the first place. It wasn't our choice. It wasn't our desire. It was his desire. It was his choice. He gave us these gifts. He gave them to us freely. All we need to do is rest and trust and wake up to the Father's love that is for us. He has always been for us. He will always be for us. We need to come together and realize that our doing needs to cease from our own efforts. When we're truly motivated by the Father's love, we'll do freely, we'll give freely what was given to us because it was given to us in an abundance for a reason. It was given to us so we could share it with each other, so we could hug each other, so we could smile at each other, so we could see the glorious things in everything that we look around. Don't focus on the storm, guys. The storms are going to keep coming, but the Father's love will never change. And if we rest in His love, we can sleep right through that storm. I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday. and the following Monday is a joy to go to work, which I doubt that'll be the truth. But anyway, God bless. Hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.